Hi everyone, good afternoon. Today I would like to talk about something very powerful and very not unique but very important for each one of us, and it's called in English the inner power. The inner power. Each one of us have this power, but this power can be revealed just if we're doing our work, our spiritual work, and if we working on ourselves to be less selfish and less connect with our personal agenda and personal ego. And we know that the Kabbalists in different ways, they teaching us and they talking a lot about unity, about love. But if we try to understand or to look into our lives and to look into nature, to look into humanity, right? And because to say unity, it's a big word. So how I can create unity? And what does it mean, unity? Okay. So if we look at nature, nature doesn't work in unity. If you look at the animals, for example, if you look at a cat, you don't see a cat that he is eating his food and he will take some food to his friend. So in nature, each one for himself. You know, they're selfish. They're just doing their work and they eating because for sure they need to eat, but they're taking care of themselves. So in nature, also we know the numerical value of nature is Hateva, it's Elohim, is energy of judgment. Nature work in a separate way. Everything is separated. If we look on us as human beings, it look like that we also separated, right? I'm looking at my friend, he's there, I'm here, he's different, he's maybe have different profession, different opinions, different habits, he love different things. So we think we are so different, so we separate from each other. But the truth is, if we focus in our energy and look inside of our body, for example, we can see that our body parts work in amazing unity. God forbid, if our body parts not going to work in unity, chas v'shalom, the person will have many problems. For example, right, the lungs, they give the oxygen for the entire body. But also the lungs, they need oxygen. But the lungs knows if they're not going to share with the other body parts, so the lungs also cannot be exist. Also the liver and the kidneys, right? We can say that the kidneys, they live in a perfect way and they working in an amazing way. If God forbid, the liver been damaged and it doesn't work in the right way. So we can see that what the Creator did, He put inside of each one of us that energy of unity. Now, the energy of unity cannot be activated outside of us if we're not working on ourselves in a sense of removing my personal agenda. As we call it in Kabbalah, the desire to receive for the oneself alone. Okay? So that amazing thing that the Creator did, it's above nature. Because nature doesn't work in a unity, work in a separate way. And when we mentioned many times the energy of to be above nature, to be above nature. So if I'm connecting with my body consciousness, it means my behavior right now might be, even though I can be a nice person, but I'm separating myself from the whole. Because the same way the lungs and the rest of the body parts, they know that they need to connect with the whole, and the whole need to connect with the individual. They work together in a perfect way. The same, we need to connect with this power that exists in each and one of us, right? That I want to create unity. If I want to create unity, I need to work more and more to think about the other person in a sense of not what I can take from him, what I can add to this person. Now, one of the things that the Kabbalists telling us that we need to, and we know that, right? We just want to remind ourselves, especially in this special time, that we can see that everything look separated, and there is so much hatred, there is so much evil tan, there is so much separation, right? But why it's happened? The universe tried to tell us something. So if we didn't get it with this virus, that everyone is in his own house and he need to think about why things happening and what I need to do in order for me to change that decree, because the creator, he says that the creator is just good. The creator wants us to be happy and to feel good and to be fulfilled 24/7. But if we're not doing what we're supposed to do in this world, it's not a punishment. It's actually a wake-up call, because the creator doesn't punish. The creator just wants to share. It says that the essence of God, the essence of the creator is just good. So from the good, we can't have bad, because the bad doesn't exist in the good. Okay, just good. So the creator doesn't punish. So what's happened, the creator telling us right now, stop everything and think what's going on. What you did or you didn't do. Because to activate the energy of unity, we need each one of us to overcome his desire to receive oneself alone. Now, when I'm overcoming that energy, I'm start to be unified with the one force, and this is the force of the light, that is already have the energy of unity in it. And then when we doing that, we going above nature. It means above my negative nature and above the 1% nature. And we're creating this net of unity that nothing can harm us, but nothing. If you remember the story, the Babylon Tower, that they been united, even though they did something negative, nothing could harm them till the creator find a trick. And it says, the Zohar says that the light scrambled their tongue. Suddenly they start to speak 70 languages. They have one language before, and suddenly 70 languages. They couldn't understand each other. Then everything collapsed. So the power of unity, it's something very, very powerful, that in order for us to overcome, any type of plague, any type of virus, any type of negativity, when we united, nothing can harm us. So we would like to check ourselves this week and any other week or the weeks, to the rest of our lives, to make sure, because sometimes, we can be in and out, zoom in, zoom out all the time. I can be united right now, and after a second, I'm not united anymore. It's a constant work. And one of the suggestions that the Kabbalist given us, and Rav Ashlag explained that we need to check ourselves in a day, where in my day or with whom I'm selfish. I'm thinking about myself. Even though I can smile, I can be nice to people, I can use even nice words, but nobody knows what I have behind those words, and nobody knows what I have in my consciousness. So as spiritual people, or people that want to be spiritual, we need to check ourselves more than other people that not even connected with spirituality. Because we can't look outside and blame each other. We can't judge people. When we blame people, when we judge people, when we complain about the other person, what we are doing right now, we're creating separation. We're not really creating unity. So we're using our negative nature to create more separation. We're using the Hateva, we're using the energy of Elokim, the energy of judgment, to create more judgment. So we need to start to pay attention that really what is my goal? And the light telling us in Tree of Life, in the Torah, that everything is one. In Genesis, it says that the Creator create one soul. One soul. It says in Genesis, one soul. Not billions of souls, one soul. And then after the sin of Adam, right, this one soul been shuddered to many other souls, right? It was, I think, 600,000 souls, and then there are spark of souls. So it means that we all came from that one soul. We mentioned it many times, one soul, one infinite soul, right? But it's supposed to remind us that we're really one soul, and there is just one soul. We're correcting the body of Adam. We're correcting that soul. So if I'm coming from one soul, right, it means that the root, the seed of everything is one, unity. It's already in the essence of creation, in the essence of the light, in the essence of that one soul. What we need to do to connect with that one soul, it's to be above nature, to be above my negative nature. So each one of us, we need to check every day, what are those things that bothers me? What are those things that move me in such a way that I can't stand it? I have to put my own opinion. I need to take a stand, and I need to fight for it, right? Now, remember, the opponent can use us, can use the knowledge that we have, can use our power against us and against unity. And the way he using us, it's from that place of, I know what I need to do, I know what I think, I know what I read, what I saw, what I believe, and right now I'm right, and I'm trying to convince the other person. But remember, to activate the energy of unity, I have to be above nature. And if right now I will activate nature, I will activate my nature, what I know, I'm right, I know how it should be, I know this person, he's bad, he's good, we're judging, we're blaming. What I'm doing right now, I'm activating the separate energy. It means I'm activating the energy of nature, hateva, energy of judgment. Now, many times it will come in our day in small matters, not big and huge matters, small matters. And the Kabbalists explain when a person, he is working on himself and he wants to be spiritual and he's looking for his negativity, most of the things that we need to work on, they are small things. That if we're not working on those small things in the future, they will become to be big matters. So we think many times, I need to change, it need to be something big. Usually it's small things that the opponent, he's covering those things that we're not going to see them. Or he will tell us, it's nothing. It's not really what you need to work on. There is something bigger than that. And usually Rav Aslak saying, those small things, they are the most important things that right now you need to work on in order for you to be above your nature, in order for you to connect with this energy of unity, the energy of one soul. So there is a lot of things that we can talk about this point, but I would like us just to remind ourselves that this power exists in each one of us. The energy of unity, the energy of the Creator, the energy of our soul, that we can take the will to our hands, to let our soul to control nature, to control our body nature. We can choose to activate the energy of the Creator, the energy of unity, the energy of one soul. The light wants to give us more than we want to receive. The light is good. The essence of the light is just good. So I need to connect with this essence. It doesn't mean I'm a bad person. We're all very special individuals. But we need to remember we have correction. So we came here to correct the parts that wasn't corrected before. So it means I still have those parts, negative parts, selfish parts that I need to correct. So let's dig in. Let's look for those parts. Let's change those parts. Let's activate our power to create unity, to bring that energy, not just for us, for the entire world, and to remove any type of pain and suffering, to bring this energy of unity, of love, of care, because we are one soul. And we have to remind ourselves that we are one soul. And if we want to overcome any type of negativity and to remove the plague, to remove the virus, and also to create protection for the future, we have to start to behave with unity. We have to stop judging others, judging situations, blaming others, evil tongue, evil eye, all those negativities that we activating sometimes, unfortunately, without even paying attention that we're doing it. Stubbornness, I'm right, you're wrong, all of these negativities. We need to find good ways, loving ways, merciful ways to activate the energy of unity. And if each one of us will overcome his own negativity, his own opponent, And each one of us will activate this inner power of the light of the Creator, we can raise ourselves and raise humanity above nature and bring the unity and the protection for us and for the entire world. Beautiful. Comments, questions? Please.
I like it.
Yes. That's me. You all unmuted. Somebody want to ask a question, to give a comment?
If I may, amazing. So you ask, what is this the only way? Can you hear me? Check 1, 2.
Yeah, can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Good, man. So my question is this. All right. So we got to be vigilant how we're showing up in life and promptly do something about it when, our defect of character show. I get angry about something, get jealous. There's so many ways that this fear shows up. It's crazy. However, I'm vigilant. I'm vigilant on how am I showing up in life. Now, if this is the only way I can complete my tikkun, what is Shuvah?
You asked right now like 3 or 4 questions in one verse.
You give me a lot to think.
I'm not sure you understand what you want to ask.
Well, okay. I want to simplify. The question is, besides, correcting my tikkun is our mission. Okay, I get that. However, how can I also correct my tikkun and cause the greatness of everyone in the world? What is Shuvah? You know Shuvah?
Yeah. So, okay, you're asking few questions, but I will answer about tikkun, okay? Let's talk about tikkun, because we mentioned the energy of tikkun. Now, tikkun, again, it's individual to each person. And as I mentioned, Rav Ashek is saying that most of the time, not most of the time, but we need to put some time to dig in and to find our negativity. When I find my negativity, now 51% is already gone. And now the other 49, it's to find the tool to remove this from my system. Now, the tools, we know they're not going to do the work for us, right? We can scan the Zohar, we can do Ana Bekoach, we can do connection, we can study. But in real life, we need to work. If you, I don't know if everybody knows, but you used to be a professional boxer and you're a trainer. And so you know that if a person just going to read about how to be trained, he's not going to have muscles, right? Even you're going to finish college and degree of and 100 in best degrees in the world of coaching or how to be Miss Universe, but if you're not going to work out and eat well and do everything you've been told, you're not going to have results, right? So we know the tools, they are there to help us to achieve our goals. So each one of us now, and especially now, we are right now in this special time, and it's not a joke, it's really, really a time of Messiah, that we're very close to redemption. So we need to wake up and say, just a second, what I'm not doing, not to beat up ourselves in a good way. What I'm not doing, God, light, show me, so my soul, show me what I need to do, like to wake up. And I'm sure if we start to ask that, but in a good way, in a happy way, not to be sad about it or be stressed about it. No, like in a happy way, I'm here, the light support me, let me be happy about it because I want to do my correction. And I'm sure we're going to find things we didn't pay attention before. Because, usually we are with the same people, with the same friends, same things over and over again. It means I still have correction over there that I don't see right now. But still I'm thinking from my consciousness, and maybe I don't feel the other person. Maybe I'm still judging the person. Maybe I'm not respecting the person. Maybe I didn't talk in the right way to the person. Maybe I didn't listen to the person. I'm just thinking I'm listening, but I'm answering a question he didn't even ask. You understand what I'm saying? Or I'm trying to convince the person. So usually it's small things that we don't pay attention to. And it says, the more the person climbing in this ladder and he closer to the light, he been checked more, because we're supposed to purify ourselves. So it means when I'm start to remove klipot, they checking us more from above. So it's not going to be more easier, it's going to be harder, because I want to climb, right? If you want to have a perfect body, you need to work harder, no? And to burn more fat, and right? You know that. So we know to achieve goals, it's not easy. But if I'm doing it with a smile and with happiness, and I want to know, and so it's hard, but I'm continue. It's up, and we're going to see result. Okay, so we need to start to remove layer by layer. So there is time to study, and there is time to do. When I know something, it doesn't mean I'm doing it. Many times we can hear the same class even. It happened to you that you listen to the same class over and over again? Who did it? Yeah. 2 people. Maybe there are more, I don't know.
Me.
I don't see everybody. Okay. So I'm sure many people doing it, right? And how many times it happened that we listen to the class and said, oh my God, I didn't hear that example. Or I missed it, I missed that, right? Right? So many times, in different classes, the teachers, it sounds like, oh, I heard it already. I heard it. No, it's not about I heard it. If I'm hearing it again, it means there is something over there that I didn't hear that I need to do. So one thing is to hear and the other thing is to do. And it have to click that I'm going to do it. So this is why we have to repeat to ourselves, like, what I need to do today. Please, soul, guide me, show me. I know I wake up this morning to a new day in correction. How can I contribute to this world? How I can bring unity to the world? I cannot expect from you to bring unity. No. How I can bring unity? How I can bring myself to be above nature and do unity now? To do it, I'm going to deal with my correction. If I want to, I don't want. Because a lot of garbage will come out. So don't worry about what is my correction to tshuva, not tshuva right now, because when I'm asking those questions, things are going to start to appear. A person that he sits and watch people working out, he says, oh, I can also do it. But when he put his shoes and whatever, and he go to the field, he see, oh my God, that's not easy. That is hard, right? So a lot of garbage will come out. The physical garbage and the spiritual garbage. I'm lazy, I don't have time, I'm hungry and this, I'm tired, blah, 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 right? I have pain, I can't, I'm sore. No, we know we have to continue. So the thing is to start doing it and to continue doing it. And while we're doing it, we're reaching that level of above nature. And this is the place we meet in the light, because the essence of that is good. Remember, this is the place we feel like, oh my God, it feels so good. But to stay there, again, it's not easy, because the opponent is also there. Thank you for the question. Yes, we have a few more minutes if somebody want to. Okay, I see everybody's happy, so no complaints, it's good. Did you like the topic? Maybe you said no.
Yes.
Okay.
Very good.
Something
Yes.
something we need to deal with all the time, not
Yeah.
only this week.
Yeah, so this is why, I'm studying, reading different things and try to bring it from different places, because those of you that study TLE, Rav Ashlag speaks not in one place, page after page about desire. It's crazy. It's like, so it sounds, if you listen to TLE, it sounds like it's the same class, but it's not the same class.
Yeah.
It's so different. It's like, sometimes I'm amazed, like, wow, like it's amazing. We explain that how much you can talk about desire. And he repeats
That's the main
again,
thing.
right? And he sent, it's not just he's talking about again and again. He sent us to backward to different pages to study it again.
Right.
And I said, wow, so we don't get it, huh? We don't get it. So imagine how many klipot we need to remove. But we can do that if we will choose to do the work every day and every second with anyone, with your husband, wife, with your friends, with everyone that around you. But first of all, it's to know, as we talk today, that we have that inner power, to appreciate this power. But this power can be activated just if I'm overcoming my desire to receive oneself alone, my selfishness, the energy of nature, the energy of that creates separation. So we need to bring the unity. I need to be above that nature. Okay, everybody?
Yeah.
Thank you very much for joining us
Thank
today.
you, Michael.
You,
I love you
Michael.
all, and all
Bye,
the best.
everybody. Thank you.
Bye,
Thank
everybody.
you, thank you, Paul. Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Shazak Baruch.
Bye.
Bye-bye, everyone. Have a good day.
Bye-bye. Thank you, you too.
Bye.